Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your third fan-requested Friday matchup of the week, Brian Buchanan versus Chris Bumstead. And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bumstead seems to be the most viewed bodybuilder, the most popular bodybuilder, and gosh darn it, the most requested bodybuilder on my channel. I'm here to tell you. It seems to be the men's classic physique division picking up a lot of momentum. I'm sure it's not just my channel. I'm sure it's other channels as well. He is Canadian, though, and if you didn't know, Mark's Max Muscle is too. Brian Buchanan, what a matchup for Chris Bumstead. Nobody matches Chris in the V-taper thus far or the vacuum, but look at Brian Buchanan. Small in the midsection, very small, and in length as well. And it's compared to Chris Bumstead, I mean, a longer midsection almost looks more aesthetically pleasing in a vacuum pose. But I mean, you look at the arms, and this is not a very flattering pose, or a picture rather, for Brian Buchanan. Seen some photo shoots, those biceps, mind-blowing. Chris definitely winning maybe not the quads, but definitely in the calves. But anyway, guys, let's go on through the poses and talk about camera angles. I think this is a very flattering camera angle for Brian Buchanan in the pose like this. I mean, he is filled out just like a dream. Look at those lats. Looks like an umbrella, for goodness sakes. And Chris Bumstead, as we know, guys, he has a world-class front lat spread. I don't know, though, guys. This is a very tough matchup for Chris Bumstead to win because, I mean, all of his classical lines, things of that nature. I mean, Brian Buchanan or Brian Buchanan. You can call him Brian Buchanan if you want. If you want to call him the wrong name. Anyway, good classical lines on Brian Buchanan. Pretty much has an answer for everything that Chris Bumstead has to offer. Turn to the side, and this is, unfortunately, a photo shoot for Brian Buchanan. He has it in the arms. Look at the delts, biceps, triceps. I mean, those arms, those were matching, or probably defeating anybody around in the late 80s when he was, he was a factor on the Olympia stage. But anyway, a lot of people would argue that, and politics, I think, kept him down. Looks good in the photo shoot. I don't know, Chris Bumstead might look better. He has more of a better display. But considering it is a photo shoot for Brian, I would probably lean towards Chris. Go to the back shots. Unfortunately, when you select a Brian Buchanan request, you're not going to get a side tricep. Very unfortunate. Look at the hamstrings in Brian Buchanan. Keep in mind, guys, this was an 80s athlete, and those hamstrings just as diced or more so than Bumstead's. Now, he's a little soft in the glutes, but they didn't flex their glutes, really. I'm sure if he flexed them, he'd probably have some striations in them. Now, back for back, Chris might be taking an edge here. Look at the lower lat insertions. I mean, this is a close matchup, guys, so Chris really needs to gain some points in the rest of the poses because, I mean, Brian Buchanan, hard to beat him in the two front shots and with the lack of side tricep. I don't know, guys. I would still lean slightly towards Chris. Go to the rear double bicep. And a very underrated back development for Brian Buchanan. That was obviously a photo shoot for the rear lat spread. And it's too bad we didn't have a on stage because he looks even better on stage. Look at the lat insertions here. Very prominent. And you throw those arms in. Back for back, I would say he is beating Bumstead if you do throw the arms into the equation. So not just back for back. But that's taking the lower body out of the situation. I mean, you throw the glutes, the legs, calves even, in particular the calves, a little bit of a weak set for Brian Buchanan. I mean, Chris Bumstead is your clear winner. But much respect goes to Brian Buchanan, and not only having a fantastic front, but, he has a back to match. He really does. Turn around, and Brian Buchanan, guys, he is making it very tough on me for this one. Chris Bumstead usually running roughshod on any one of the other competitors in the aesthetics department, the lines, but Brian Buchanan, my soul, guys, this could be an upset. This would be the upset of the decade to tell you the truth. And considering, you know, guys from the 80s, you couldn't really see the glutes properly, things of that nature. I will be judging a little bit looser on this one, so this could be an upset. I mean, this ab and thigh, every one of Chris Bumstead's good poses, the front lat spread, the ab and thigh, things of that nature, it seems that Brian Buchanan, he's one step ahead of him. It's that tiny little wee waistline. My soul, guys, and not to mention the quad on Brian Buchanan. He's winning the ab and thigh. Finished this one off with a most muscular, and this is a photo shoot for Brian, and there's been a lot of photo shoots, and I might use that, I could work against Brian Buchanan. Brian looks like Eddie Murphy, and it's only exclusive to this picture in the most muscular, this photo shoot. He doesn't really look like Eddie Murphy in any of the other pictures, just this one here. He looks exactly like him. Anyway, guys, he looks fantastic as well as far as the physique is concerned, and mathematically, this is going to be a very difficult pill for you guys to swallow. Brian Buchanan, he is your winner, guys. He just had the classical lines. Now, if there was anybody from the 80s that you would want to pluck from the open class roster for the men's classic physique division, it would be Brian Buchanan. With those arms, guys, and that waistline, yeah, I think he would definitely be the classic physique division champion. My word. Anyway, guys, take it for what it is. A little bit controversial here tonight, but hey, that's what my channel is all about. Well, that's not what it's all about. It's all about bodybuilding. Hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.